Now tell me what it was like going from never speaking at the podium to all of a sudden now getting involved, because you're someone who is engaged. There's some people I think who probably graduate residency and then they never go to another conference again, or they never open like a trade journal or read any peer-reviewed literature, or never watch videos on YouTube. You're someone who's engaged with the field. You go to these conferences, you go to ASCRS, you go to AO, you go to ACOS, you're presenting at the podium, you're exchanging ideas, you're sharing knowledge. What was that like for someone who had never really done that before?
So I will tell you that I have a very interesting perspective, because to me, my first years in practice, I still would go to conferences, but it was almost like a perk to kind of go out and visit a place and kind of go listen to speakers. And I'd sit there in the audience and listen to these very speakers. And I would think to myself, boy, these are like gods over here. I mean, look at the knowledge that they're imparting to us, things like that. I was like amazed at what they're doing. And so now I'm part of this practice, Cleveland Eye Clinic. And now I'm the one that's actually on the podium and presenting. And I'm thinking like I'm no different than anyone else out there. Like there's nothing special. I mean, I'm giving them information here, but I started realizing that anyone, if they have a passion and can do something, has the ability to go ahead and lecture and speak on it. I mean, I love teaching, if at all possible, and then go ahead and make slides, go and make presentations. So I felt very comfortable as far as making a presentation, things like that. I think it was just a difference in mindset in terms of, I know the first few times when people would ask me to speak, I was like, sure, you want to talk to me? I mean, like I was like, I'm just a regular ophthalmologist here. I don't know if I'm giving anything special. And I mean, so that was the one thing that was different for me, is I was like, I didn't know that I really belonged. But you will realize that most people that are speaking love to have new people on the podium, want to encourage people to come up there. And you almost get like a society of friends that basically love to interact with one another. And you get this new subset of individuals where now when you go to conferences, it's not just a question of attending the conference, but it's like, okay, I got to go from one lecture to another lecture. In between, I'll get to meet up with my friends who are in different parts of the country. You get to go, and the best part is it's a resource that you can go to, that whenever you have a question about some complicated case, you don't have to feel like you're isolated, but you've got a few individuals you can just go up and give them a phone call and say, hey, what would you do here? What would you do there? And I think that's the best part about being in that situation.